Hey there, planners. It is February and I have done the setup in my B6 Stalogy for the month of February, and I want to flip through that and share with you some changes that I'm making from the month of January and how I've set this up. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. All right, before we dive into the February setup, I do want to say welcome to anybody who's new here. I am super excited to have you here. We are a community of planner enthusiasts. We love getting things done. We love checking off to-do lists. We love staying organized, and we love our planners and our planner supplies. So if that sounds like something you enjoy as well, I hope you will consider subscribing and becoming part of this amazing community. For those of you returning, welcome back. I'm super excited to share with you my February setup today. So it is about to get really hectic in my life. My daughter is playing regional volleyball, which means if you're not familiar with volleyball, it means some really long weekend days and traveling and just volleyball. That is my weekend life right now. So I knew I wasn't going to have much time to spend setting up my planner for the month of February. So I went ahead and set it up, and I wanted to share it with you. So not a lot of information is actually filled in yet, but I do want to show you how I've set it up and talk about some of the things I'm using. So here's my February cover page. I keep my monthly calendars in the front of the planner, and I have them tabbed out here so you can see here's January, here's February, I have March. I've also already set up April as well. If you want to see a full flip through of how I have set up this B6 Stalogy, I will have some videos linked down in the description box below for you to check out. So my monthly calendar is here in the front. This is very functional. This is where I drop things in as I learn about them and future plan. My actual section for February and the months in my planner is all about my my weeklies and my dailies. I love dailies in a B6 Stalogy. These are just like the heart of my planning system. So I do have a cover page. This is a freebie from Coffee Monster Co. You can get that from their Facebook group. If you're not a member there, go check that out. I also printed my own acetate. So this image came from a Planner Press digital dash box last year. I believe it was in the February time frame. I got the image and then I just printed it on printable acetate. I will have all of the supplies that I use down in the description box below. And then I have this, which was a sticker from a Paper Crown Planner sticker kit for the month of February, and I just blew it up larger and printed it so that I could tip it in here. And I'm using a Simply Gilded bow. I've got a Simply Gilded bow here as well for January, and then marking off the month of February. All right, my first monthly calendar in here, this is not a monthly calendar that I use for to-dos and appointments, things like that, because again, I've got that in the front of the planner. This is actually my meal plan. So I like to plan meals on a monthly basis, and I'll show you what that looks like for the month of January. I like to plan them out on a monthly basis. That way I can plan ahead, plan for groceries, all of that stuff. So I love having this. It's nice to be able to look back and see what did we eat, what did we not love, what did we love. So that's how I'm using this. These monthly calendars, as well as these in the front, they are from Hourglass Planners on Etsy. It's my favorite printables shop for all of my B6 Stalogy printables. They are dated monthly calendars, but she also has undated monthly calendars as well. And I will have those linked down in the description box below. The washi tape, actually, I found these two adorable kits of washi for Valentine's Day on Amazon at really great prices. So these are the washi tapes that I'm going to be using, at least that I use in the setup. I've got other washi tapes that I'm probably going to use, but these are the ones you're going to see in the setup video, and I will have them listed down in the description box below. So this is for meal plan, and then I have another monthly calendar, which is for a highlight of the day, and I'm doing a sticker a day. I'll show you what that looks like so far in January. I am really enjoying using this. It's been really fun, and I think it's going to help me with my memory keeping. When I go to fill out my memory keeping planner, I can quickly look back on these and be able to see, kind of what happened that day and kind of prompt me for what I want to capture in my memory planner. Next up, I have my scripture reading. So these are Kingdom Bloggers, which I will have a link to that down in the description box below. They're free to download. They actually come in a whole kind of printable monthly faith journal, which I think is fantastic. But I am just using the list of scriptures. It's one scripture a day. There's always a theme, and this month's theme is No Greater Love. The way I use this first thing in the morning before I get my day started, I come in and I read the Bible verse, do my Bible study, do some journaling, and then highlight it when it's done. I tipped in this vellum. This is a vellum that I made myself. This came from a digital sticker kit as well, and I want to say, I can't quite remember where it's from, but I will try to have it linked down in the description box below. But I just thought that was so pretty for the month of February. I also have a page that this is a notes page from that kit from that journal from Kingdom Bloggers. I put it in here for prayers and praises. I like to write down kind of things that I want to keep on the front of my mind as I'm doing my scripture study in the morning, things I want to pray about every day, and kind of praises and prayer requests that are answered. I just like to keep record of that here. So that is these two pages. Then I have space for a monthly brain dump. This is kind of a free space for me. I've used sticky notes on these. I make bulleted lists. I just capture anything for this month and also for future months. So I like to write down, this is where I capture things for future months. So when I go to set up the next month, I always come to the monthly brain dump of the previous month and see what's going on there. This is my first weekly page, and this is so adorable. This is a freebie from Coffee Monster Co. Facebook group. You can get them there. I think this is so adorable. I love you so much. And you've got the little turtle, the snail, and the, oh gosh, what's it called? For some reason, I want to say llama. It's not a llama. I can hear you guys screaming it out to me. What is it called? Anyway, it'll come to me in a minute. You know what it is. That sloth. Sloth. It's a sloth. Whew. Okay. I guess I need more coffee this morning. And then I have my first weekly page. These are also from Hourglass Hourglass planners on Etsy. It has the monthly calendar. I just highlight there, and then it's got, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. These are dated. She also has undated ones, but I really like having the dated ones. Last month, in the month of January, I was actually going kind of like bullet journal style, where I was drawing in my weekly pages like this. I just kind of drew them in. I loved that. But it's about to get really busy, and I don't know that I have time to draw everything in because it's going to be so crazy in the month of February. So I went ahead and used printables and just taped them down on the page. And this is where I use my weeklies as like a quick glance of what's going on that week. I can pop things in. I can put sticky notes in. It's sort of a pre-plan and a quick glance of what's going on in the week. I did go ahead and set up the daily pages for the first week of February just to be able to show you what that looks like. So this is a sticker kit called Adore from Grand Plans. I have a PR code with Grand Plans. I love Grand Plans. I'm going to have that listed down in the description box below, but you can see how I'm using it. Absolutely love this shop. These are printable stickers, so you buy the kit, you download it. It's yours to use whenever you want to. You can print as many times as you want to, and you can customize it to the size of your planner, which I absolutely love. So I can use this in a Happy Planner or an Erin Condren or a Hobonichi Cousin. I have a video all about how I resize stickers to fit in my various planners, and I'll have that listed down in the description box below. The general setup of my daily pages, which again, these are the heart of my planning system. I absolutely love my daily pages. It's what keeps bringing me back to the B6 Stalogy. So over here, I've got washi at the top, washi at the bottom. Over here, I've got the day of the week with the date, a little decorative box, and then I've got a meal log because I am trying to move a bit more and watch what I'm eating, and so I am keeping track of my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've got a little box here which I put what I'm planning to cook for the family that night, so that's my quick reference of my meal plan. I have a place for my daily scripture here. This is that daily reading of scripture. I always write out the scripture here as part of my journaling. I keep some empty space here for journaling, so little notes about what happened throughout the day. Again, this is to help me prompt my memory when I am doing my memory keeping at the end of the month. I've got a place to track mood and a place to track weather. And then on this page, I've really divided it up into two columns. I've got a today section. I'm using this washi tape, which is so fantastic. Let's see if I can get it to focus. This washi tape is from Erin Condren, and it is times by the hour, and it goes from 5 a.m. to midnight. And it is saving me, it just fits perfectly there. I have 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., which is kind of my day. And it is saving me a lot of time writing out. I absolutely love it. I will have it linked down in the description box below. I actually picked up a couple of them because I love this washi tape. And then I have a water tracker down here. And then I have a section for to-dos where I will just come in here and list any to-dos for the day and track what I need to do. So that is the layout, basic layout for my daily pages. I use 2 pages a day. So I started doing 2-page dailies in the month of January. It's the first time I've ever used 2 pages a day. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. I wasn't sure if it would be too much room. It's actually not. I have done a flip through of January daily pages. I'll have that link down below if you want to see kind of what it looks like after the pen. But this format is really working for me. And so through Friday is 2 pages, and then on the weekends I do cut it down to 1 page, typically because I have less to do, and just saving a little bit of that room. The way I set this up is very similar. Instead of having boxes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I just keep an open space for food log, a place to put what I'm cooking, mood, weather, a little bit of today, and journaling here, and then my daily Bible verse there. I always set up a place for my grocery list. I like to have that set up as I'm going into the week because things pop up, right? Oops, we're out of paper plates, or oh gosh, we need, dog shampoo. I like to have the space already set up to be able to plug that stuff in. And then the last pages I have are a this week and next week, and these are just, I've tipped this vellum in here, and I have no idea where. I think this was a freebie from somewhere, but I have no idea where. I printed it on vellum paper. But I like to have these just for notes, pages, extra pages, scribble, whatever else I need, some extra paper for. And I do like to keep kind of a running list of things that are going on next week. I have gone in and put in the weekly calendars, but you can see the pages between are blank for me to set up as I go. But I have some of the weekly calendars. This is a freebie from that same, this is a sticker kit from that same shop that I cannot remember right now, but I'll have it linked down below. This is another freebie from Coffee Monster Co. Facebook group. Look, I love you very much. So cute, so cute. And then these are those dated weeklies from Hourglass Planner. And then I think this is the last week I have set up. It goes through the 26th. And look, Let's Avocado. So cute. So that is my February setup so far. I will definitely be back to share with you a flip of the daily pages and kind of how it's going as we get into February, which is again going to be a very crazy month for me. I I hope you enjoyed seeing how I set up February. I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. How's your planner going? Are you switching things up? Are you enjoying your planner system so far this year? And do you have a crazy month of February like I do? If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this. And as always, thanks for planning with me.